are going to continue through Expedition 53 into Expedition 54, and the three of us will return to Earth around middle of February. We've got some spacewalks coming up on the space station, 3 of them in fact. Lots of visiting vehicles. It's an exciting time to be on the space station.
Once you do come back down, what other kind of work will you be doing with NASA when you're back on the ground?
My hope is that I get to help other people prepare to do exactly what we're doing right now. Every time, spaceflight experience is a rare commodity, and being able to pass on what you've learned to other people is really important. Of course, there's a lot of benefit to providing the perspective for future spacecraft to people that may not be aware of the type of issues that can come up. So we, astronauts on the ground, participate in a lot of technical jobs and provide support to meetings, continue to train for other flights. There's always that hope. So I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty positive that it will be interesting.
Definitely sounds like it, for sure. Any other last thoughts or any other messages to family back here, to your parents or anyone else in Minnesota?
Yes, definitely. To my family and friends, anybody who's following along with this adventure, thanks very much for the support. It really means a lot. Space flight is always interesting. It's not always easy, and the love and support of the people that you care about is extremely important. Thank you.
Thank you.
Station, this is Houston ACR. That concludes the KSTP portion of the event. Please stand by for a voice check from the Associated Press.
Should I say hello? Station, this is Marcia Dunn with the Associated Press. How do you hear me?
Marcia, we hear you loud and clear. How about us?
Perfect. Good morning from the Kennedy Space Center. For the two new guys, well, the two newly arrived guys, how's your adjustment to space station life going so far?
Hey, Marcia. This is Joe, and it's going great. It's been about 5 years since my last visit, so some things have changed, but it's been about a week, and I'm getting into the groove of things, and it's starting to feel like home again.
Mark, what about you?
So for me, it's starting to feel like home. It was quite a shock. Everything I wanted to do when I first got up here seemed a lot harder than I expected, because these guys were very good-natured about things. They'd see me floating by where they knew I wanted to stop, and they just kind of chuckle to themselves. But they'd all been through it before, too.
Well, Joe, if I could ask you a couple questions to start with. Hurricane Maria made landfall in Puerto Rico just about an hour ago, and do you still have family there? And if so, have you been in touch with them?
Well, thanks for the update. I'd heard about Maria, but haven't seen the track. And, yeah, I do still have a lot of family there. My parents were born there, so a lot of relatives, cousins, godparents. But, no, if it's happened in the last hour, I have not had a chance to talk to anybody. So I hope everyone's doing well and that you take care of yourselves.
Well, have you seen the hurricane from space yet? I'm just wondering if you've gotten a peek at Maria.
I have not seen Maria yet, and, it's kind of hard to believe, but, you get so busy in the day working so hard that at times you forget to look out the window. So I'll be looking at our application that lets us know where we're going, and hopefully we can take a look and see if we can get some pictures for folks.
For this mission, did you take up any memorabilia for Puerto Rico or anything, for people there?
Well, no Puerto Rican can travel without their Puerto Rican flag, so I have my share of those, and You know, pretty soon the space station is going to start looking like Puerto Rico with all the flags.